live. I couldn't do that last time either. I don't know why, but thanks so much, guys, for bearing with me. I had to push back my time today because it was just getting so crazy around here. I've got so much to catch up on. I feel like I'm still catching up from Thanksgiving. I don't know about you guys, but thanks for being here with me today. I'm going to go through anything that you guys have pre-bids on, plus notifications. Plus, I've been adding extra things, and it's just I'm behind. So we'll take a look at the table and things like that. But also, what was I gonna say to you guys? I don't know. But thank you for being here with me today, as we are getting set up. And I got a lot of glare on my glasses, but I don't think that matters to you guys. Just let me know if you can hear me and everything looks okay and sounds okay. And I don't really think we need the TV on in the background, honey, if you turn that off anytime. Okay. All right, guys. Let me look through and we will go through. I don't think we have any pre-bids on this one like we did last time. But, oh, what happened there? Hold on. Am I in the right show? Did I open the right show? Hold on.
I'm trying to log in here on the computer and I'm having a hard time.
Sorry. I think I'm in the right show. Oh my gosh, here I am. Hi guys. Did I open the right show? Can you look at my shows? I'm so discombobulated today, but thank you for bearing with me.
Looks like yeah. I'm here.
I'm saying, did I open the right show?
Oh, yeah. I mean, it says Fortuna Finders, and I'm thinking it should be.
Sorry. Can you go to mine?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Whatever. I'm in a show, and hopefully it's right. Okay. Because I feel like some of these things changed. Okay. I don't see any pre-bids, so we're going to go to notifications, and then I'll start showing you everything. I know I'm in a show. That's what I was saying was I scheduled another show, and I got so crazy busy, I had to push this one back and then start this one a little bit late. So I'm sorry about that. Okay. Let me pin this one and we'll just go through everything. You guys have notifications on, so hopefully those people will show up and then we'll go through everything. Okay. Where is that item that I just pinned? Here it is. Here it is. Okay, this cute little cordial glass. It has beautiful etching on it. It does have this kind of like brown stain right there. I don't know if you can see that very well, but I think it's on the inside. I just didn't want to like be very rough with this. So you might be able to get it out, maybe not. I don't know, but it's starting at $1 and we're going to go ahead and start this one off. Let me just change the auction time to 15 seconds and there we go. And it is running. And I think this would be perfect as a bud vase personally, but it's technically a cordial glass. So there's that one. It has beautiful etching on it. All right. Thanks for taking a look at that one. Okay. Let me pull up the next. Oh, a lot of people have been looking at this one. I actually dropped the price a bit on it because, you know, Merry Christmas and everything. And I really love this one. It is so adorable. This is a milk glass French telephone from Avon. And I just love like doing little skits with it. We did some TikTok skits with this. And it does have the original fluid. This is Moonwind perfume on the top. And then on the bottom, it is Moonwind foaming bath oil on the bottom. And it is full of liquid. So this would ship ground. And it's such a gorgeous, I love that it has the like the rotary sticker on it with the French provincial people as well. So it is in beautiful condition. There's nothing wrong with it. It's excellent. And it's starting off at 10. And we're gonna go ahead and start this one off. Again, it is beautiful milk glass, and it has, you know, this raised pattern here too. It has the Moonwind perfume and the Moonwind foaming bath oil in the bottom. If you see anything in the shop that you want me to pull up, you can drop a number in the comments. Otherwise, we are going to be just going through the notifications first. Feel free to pre-bid on anything, but, you know, let me know in the comments if there's something that you want me to run. And let's see. Somebody wants this French poodle. I think it's super cute. Very, you know, mid-century. This is 1960s, 70s Avon. And it is Here's My Heart cologne. It is full, so it does have the fluid in it. And it's a cute little French poodle. She's sitting up. I think it's like a standard poodle. Super cute. Super, super cute. We're going to start this one off at 7. Someone had a notification on this one, so I hope they show up for it. So adorable, in that perfect little cut that, and again, it's Here's My Heart cologne, and there's that French poodle. Thanks for taking a look. All right, let's see. Hello, hello, welcome in. Someone else had a notification on this covered wagon. This Oregon Trail covered wagon. It's one of, it should have a pair, but I don't have the pair. And it is in excellent condition, no flaws as far as I can tell. It does have the original stopper. There's the, you know, holes on the top. So I don't know if it was actually the salt and pepper. It kind of needs a little dusting. Sorry about that. It is running at $2 start. And I love how it has this little like barrel too on the side. So if you're from like the Oregon Trail generation, like I am, this might bring some nostalgia to you. All right, thanks for taking a look at that one. Welcome in everyone. All right, let's see what else we have. Okay, someone has a notification here on this little bear. Cute little bear from Avon. I think this would be cute, like as a baby shower gift, or if you just collect Avon. It is Sweet Honesty cologne, so it does have the original cologne in there. It is mid-century, $2, and it is running. All right, there he is. This little teddy bear, Sweet Honesty cologne from Avon, 1970-ish, around there, 70s. Okay. All right. Thanks for taking a look there. All right. Put him there. I'm going to see if you're coming into the room, go ahead and take a look and see what we have listed. I do have more than what is listed here, but I'm going through their notifications first because there are quite a few notifications on items, and I don't want people to miss those. So we're going to do this little deer from Avon next. I really love the coloring on this little fawn. And it is precious dough, but it did come unstuck, so I just put a little painter's tape, FYI. But that is the original sticker, precious dough. And starting that one off at $4. And there it is there. So very cute, adorable. Has the original cologne. So that was shipped ground. May need to lower these lights a little bit, I think, to get a better lighting, honey, if you want to help me, because the items I'm showing are really not bright. Lower maybe on one of them, or maybe this one, because this is the one I'm using. Sorry, we're too low. Bring it this way. Yeah, maybe that's better. Okay, great. Thanks. All right, guys, welcome in. All right. Let's see here. What are we doing next? So like 3 people have this one pinned. So I hope someone shows up for it. I actually did lower the price on this. This is a very, very nice McCoy piece. It's the double tulip crocus vase. Has beautiful coloring. The only flaw really, and I wouldn't even call it a flaw, there's just a slight fading right here of the paint. Otherwise, this is in perfect condition. A little bit of crazing. There it is. I think this would be gorgeous, obviously, with tulips in it. This is McCoy. And I just love the green and pinks. It just really pops so nice. And I'm going to start this one off at $35. I did lower the price on this, although it's worth so much more than this. This is a very nice piece of McCoy. All right, so if you are a McCoy collector, you can scoop this one up today. And there it is, because otherwise this is probably going to the consignment shop to sell for even more. So if you didn't scoop it up today, it's probably going to be gone next time off this whatnot.
Can I stay you for 1 second?
Yep. Technical difficulties. Welcome in, Chrissy and Kathy.
I'm trying to log in to get this on the computer.
Yeah, continue with berardi.fortuna@gmail.com. You can log in with Google, and then is my Google password shared with you? I believe so. In your passwords, it is. If you go to your passwords on your computer. My husband's trying to log in so that he can be monitoring on the computer. So thanks for bearing with me. All right. Call out any numbers you want me to, run. I'm running what I have notifications on right now. And then we'll do a scan of the table too, because I've got more stuff. And actually, hey, any cookware, like what kind of cookware? I have like some like old fashioned utensils. I haven't priced or done anything with them yet, but I might be able to run them. I'm actually going to turn my camera around because I wanted to show you these lamps that I'm going to run. But since I'm going to do those, I'm going to do a kind of a little bit of a scan of what we have. Because again, not everything is listed. So I've got a couple Jello molds there, this like pie plate, this mixing bowl. There's a basin behind, this chalkware figure, those egg beaters, utensils. I've got a lot of utensils, Chrissy. Yeah. Let me bring this out. This egg beater. This is a nice egg beater. So we've got this egg beater. Hey, while I'm over here, here's a butter paddle. Very primitive. That one right there. That's pretty nice. Anybody want some Budweiser Christmas lights? Literally from like 1993 in the box. They light up. They are super cool. Anybody might want to give this as a gag gift, or maybe not even a gag gift, because there are people who just love Budweiser. They're indoor and outdoor, you guys. They're so cute. Here's some stuff on the table. Again, not everything is listed, so if you do see anything, like call it out and let me know if you're interested. And then I've got some stuff under the table. That's a cute little clover leaf. Nobody wanted this turkey for Thanksgiving. He's a cool planter. Here's a shaving mug. I love this Bavarian dish. It's super cute. A couple candlesticks, great for your dinner table. Cobalt Shirley Temple pitcher. If anybody can tell me what this is used for, my husband looked it up and he said it was for pipes. And I just am like, but it has like a banana sundae. I don't know. My mom used to put like hairbrushes. So it could be anything. This 70s picture right there. These are hand painted plates there. I love this tennis girl. She's a cake topper from 1973. Here's this old turkey candle. Hershey's Cocoa. Lots of different stuff here, you guys. Welcome in. Welcome in. More than what's listed, so please shout it out if you see it. I'm going to scan a bunch of stuff. Some is listed, some is not. I like that plate there. This is a lunchbox. Super cute. Please take these clowns off my hands. Send in the clowns. Send out the clowns. I'm trying to send out the clowns today. And welcome in, welcome in. I've got some other stuff under the table. This chops your nuts. Here's like a pestle, an old primitive. Gosh, what else do I got down here? Some rolling pins, spoons, wooden spoon. And there's so much more, you guys. I just make sure you follow me, or if you live in Florida and you want to just come to our storage units, I have 2 storage units full. I'm trying to get rid of stuff. So who was asking about the utensils? Chrissy? I don't know if she's still in here. Look at all these utensils. I've got so many. I don't even know where to begin. A lot of egg beaters, some mashers, some enamelware. So if you're interested in any of that, yeah, Chrissy, is there any particular type of utensil you're looking for? Let me know, because before we start digging around, I'll probably cut myself on these damn egg beaters. And a couple pans over there. I've got like spice jars way back there. I've got so much stuff, and this is just to like, yeah, I like collecting and using some with my grandma. Yeah, any kind of. Okay. Do you like egg beaters? I can do some egg beaters. Do you like mashers? I mean, we just got so much. This is gonna like, this is a dangerous object. I'm gonna like move that aside before I cut myself. I mean, older, better. Older, better. Like, do you like primitive stuff? Do you like, oh boy. What kind of cooking do you do with your grandma? Let me know. I love that. You should probably be doing like some, videos cooking with your grandma and putting it on socials, I think. Look at these old mashers. They're kind of cool. What else do we got? Look at this old ladle. It's almost like an egg shape. Yeah, baking a whole lot, but cooking pasta a lot. Oh, awesome. Yeah. Let's see. What would be good? Baking a whole lot. I mean, you might want like old spoons. I don't know. So you're actually using these. Some things might be okay to use. Some things might not be okay to use. You gotta be careful with, old stuff. Look at this great masher. Oh my gosh. If you see anything, Chrissy, call it out, because we'll run it special for you. You can do some good stuff here. Ladles, spoons, enamelware. I know. Maybe you should pull it out. I'm just like stooped over. Oh my god. Okay. Thanks, honey. Yeah. Look at these pretty spoons. Those are beautiful. I got 2 of them. My mom loved this stuff too. This was part of her old-fashioned kitchen. So many egg beaters. How many eggs can we beat?
That's about 6 right
Look
there.
at the pretty yellow though, and that red. Look at, they're so pretty. They really have some pretty stuff going on. Okay. Yeah, just let me know, Christy, what you see, and I will run it. That's a pretty one too. I mean, I guess I can just run them as we're going. I don't know if Chrissy's still in here, so maybe I'll come back to that. Chrissy, if you're still in here, let me know. Otherwise, I'm gonna go to these lamps that I had pinned. Both of them do work, and I just don't have that second one plugged in because we don't have a lot of plugs in our mid-century house. They are this baby blue pastel. If you see that, that's the shell motif on the lampshade, which is just gorgeous. And then 2 ballerinas for each of them. Perfect for a little girl's room. The only flaw is right down there that has a tiny, like, I don't even want to call it a chip because it's totally smooth down there. But you can see the other side, you know, on the other one, it's like flat. So you can see it's kind of like a little piece is taken out. But other than that, it's totally fine. These are perfect. Both of them do work. I just wanted to show you that this has that shell motif there. The beautiful, these are 1940s. So I had these, I'm going to start these off because like a couple people, 2 or 3 people have this pinned in their notifications. So I wanted to be able to honor everybody's notifications. But again, as I'm showing you guys like the table and everything, make sure that you call anything out. Thanks for taking a look at those. So while I have this phone off the tripod, look at all these egg beaters. How many egg beaters do we have? We have so many. But let me show you some things here. That's a planter, a couple jello molds. That's a pie plate, mixing bowl, basins, chalkware. That's Czechoslovakian, that teacup. Some buttermilk pancake advertising. I really want somebody to buy these Budweiser lights. I just don't understand why nobody wants these. I think they're so cool. 1993. They're super awesome. They do work. A bunch of utensils of every kind. Super cute. I just love that yellow. That's really beautiful yellow. So many things here on the table. A bunch of stuff that isn't listed, like this turkey planter, like the Hershey's Cocoa, like this golf cake topper. Just so many different things. This like soup bowl. This picture, which I think should be a vase because it doesn't have a hairline in it, but beautiful for a vase. I think flowers and that would be gorgeous. Grandma and Grandpa over here. Look at this lunchbox. Here's a milk glass vase. This is Planters Peanuts, as you can see. Honey. I was just telling my husband to send me some hearts to get this algorithm up. So anyway, lots of different things here. Here's some clowns. Here's some Hall china. I did put those in this time. Some Pinocchio folk art. Nobody wants this owl yet. Okay, let's see what else there is to pin. I'm gonna switch this up back here. And we'll go through the notifications. So, where are we? Hey, welcome in, everybody. I'm just going through notifications. I just did a scan of the table. I'll do one again if you want me to. But some of you have some items pinned, and I'm just making my way through those to notify people so that they can come in. If you see something in the shop, not everything is listed, but if you do see something, just drop the number that you want me to run in the chat and I can do that. Otherwise, we'll do a scan of the table in a minute again. But this little guy somebody has pinned, and isn't he adorable? Oh my gosh, it's cute, 1970s, vintage Avon. It is sealed, so it has the original like cream sachet inside. It is field flowers, cream sachet. And I just love him. His like all this detail, so adorable. Starting that one off at $7 with the original sealed cream sachet, field flowers, precious owl with these. This is a picture on the wall for sale. No, thank you for asking though. Look at his gold eyes. Nope. That was my Uncle Bob's. He's passed away now, so that was part of my inheritance there from him, but thank you. You know what, I don't know, I feel like it would be really hard to to ship pictures. I have pictures that I've been trying to sell on Facebook Marketplace. And like they're great frames too, even if you just want it for the frames, but I have such a hard time moving them. I guess because I don't know. If I had to ship it, the problem with the shipping, I think, when it comes to Whatnot, is that the second you have like a really out of like a box that's like not a normal size, that's bigger than like 12 by 12 by 12, the shipping goes up crazy. Which I know you've got like 5 free passes a week, which is great. But like I know that like shipping pictures, I don't know, does anyone do that here? Let me know in the comments if you guys are shipping pictures or buying them, because they're big. Okay, let me see what's next to somebody has this one pinned for the longest time, and it's like this little dish. I think it originally was supposed to have like a top on it. It's like, I think, the bottom of a pineapple, to be honest. But I think it's made in Czechoslovakia, and it has beautiful like peach and green coloring, and then this, like pineapple like motif on the side. And welcome in. And somebody has this pinned. I'm going to just start this at $1, and it is running. I think it'd make a cute little like planter or a little candy dish or a trinket dish. So it can be just about anything. And for $1, you can't go wrong, right? So there you go. There it is. All right, welcome in. If you do see something in the shop, I have more than what's listed. We're going to scan the table again in just a moment. But if you see a number that you like, I'm going through items that have notifications on them right now. But if you see something you like, just call out the number in the chat and we'll run it. Okay, let me go through. Okay, somebody has this one pinned. So here's this clown. Very commedia dell'arte. Here's Piero, right? Or what's our other clown name? Harlequin. So here we go. So welcome in, welcome in. Starting this one off at $7. It was originally a lamp. Oh, thank you for your bid. You showed up. I know somebody had this pinned, so I'm like, good. I'm glad somebody came for it. It was originally a lamp, but I mean, now it becomes whatever you want it to. Great. Yes. Wonderful. Congratulations. I'm glad you came for it. I'm running through all the pins. So if you have something else pinned, you just drop the number in the chat. Let me know, because going through all the notifications first, and that one's coming to you, MH Vintage Treasures. And I do have extra things that are not listed, so just let me know. If you want clowns, I have more clowns. If you look in my shop number 8, I've got the bisque clowns. Do I have other clowns here? I feel like I have another clown somewhere. Anyway, let me know in the chat if you're interested in more clowns. I'll run those. Somebody has this one pinned. And let's see. I just love the yellow on this one. This one's really nice. Not a clown person. Occupy Japan. Okay. All right. Very good. I have 2 teacups that are Occupy Japan. If you take a look, they are in the shop. So take a look at those, and I can run those next. This is Federal Housewares. Somebody has this one pinned. It is for grinding nuts. Don't stick your finger in, please. It's a beautiful lemon yellow, mid-century, like 1950s, 60s nut grinder. And then you take the lid off to get to your nuts there. And we're starting this one off at $5. Very cute. I have a Golden Harvest mid-century kitchen. Otherwise, I would keep this for myself because it's so adorable. I do like the yellow so much. So there's that Federal Housewares nut grinder. Thanks for taking a look there. Welcome in. Welcome in. If you see something in the shop you like, people and animals are what I hunt for. Thanks anyway. I do have animals. I'll take a scan of the table again, because I know you came in right after oh my gosh, I just pinched my finger in my tripod. Sorry about that. Okay, let me switch okay, here we go. I got a bunch of egg beaters today. All right, I got a whole bunch of stuff. People and animals. So here is this cute little lamb. Here's this swan. Here's this 1970s tennis cake. This is a cake topper. Here's this planter. She's Japan. This blue and pink. Here's this guy. You might like this dog. He's peeing. It's like Beware of the Dog, this standard poodle. And I think he has such a weird human face. So weird. He's cute. We've got this owl. We've got this standard poodle. Here's Grandma and Grandpa. I don't know if you like them. They're like 1950s, I think. And here's a couple of colonial Hamilton, Ontario souvenirs from the 1960s. And then here's these clowns. I think they're pretty cool. They're like a musician band made in Korea, 1970s, these guys. We also have this little teddy bear. We've got a dolphin. We've got this fawn doe. We've got this cow. Yeah, the bottom of the Hamilton, Ontario ones. They are made in Japan. Let's see what this one says. Yeah, I mean, same thing. It says made in Japan, 2 different ways, black and then also like kind of engraved in it, like printed in it. So they're cute little colonial couple. What else? I got a Toby mug. I've got Pinocchio folk art. This turkey planter. Nobody picked him up for Thanksgiving, but he's cool. Here's a horse and mom. Here's a Marwal bust. So if you see anything you like there, there's a chalkware. She's heavy. I don't know how much she would ship for. I didn't actually weigh her yet. What else do I got? Oh, are these guys occupied Japan? I wonder. This feels so old. It's Chinese, I think. I don't know. Can I run the Hamilton, Ontario ones? Is that the ones? Yes, I can. Let me switch back to myself and pin those guys. Yeah. So my mom was Canadian. And those were either my mom's or my Nana's, who was also Canadian. And got on a trip, I know, to like Niagara Falls. So Hamilton, of course, is just outside Toronto. So here we go. All right. And so even though these are Canadian, they also kind of go with our colonial revival that's coming up next year, right, with the 250-year anniversary. I do want to point out there is a tiny little chip. It's not rough, but it's more like the paint like chipped off right there. So that is the flaw here on this one. But I think other than that, and this is kind of cool. They've got the Hamilton, Ontario. Yeah, the paint is missing on her there. But yes, we will start them off at 2 for the pair. And cute. They're cute. So this by the way is like a shawl over her. So if you were thinking it should be blue on this side, it actually is just supposed to be her pink shawl there, but the paint is missing right there. Okay. All right, you got it. All right. How did the recent auditions go? Yes. We've had lots of auditions. Yes, thank you for asking. Yes, but we've had some auditions that I was surprised that we didn't get called back for. So you never know. Yes, you remembered. Thank you. Yeah. We've had a lot more auditions since you've been here last. I know. It's just it's hit and miss sometimes. You know what I mean? You just but you just keep auditioning, and I went out for hand model, and we'll see if I get cast as a hand model. I think I have good hands. I do natural nails, so they like that. It was probably in September. Um, well, in September, yeah, maybe I hadn't. I did. I did 2 commercials in September, so I did get cast for. Maybe I didn't. So Russell was working on Loyalists in Massachusetts, and then I auditioned when I was there, and then I did 2 back-to-back commercials in September. I had to fly to LA, and then I was back in Florida for one day, and then I was in New York City. And so, yeah, I was doing those. But then since then, we've both of us done a lot of auditions. Wait, and then you did, and then Russell did a Lifetime movie.
Oh yeah, that was back
Right.
in July. Yeah.
Oh, that was in July? Why did I think that was?
It was like a 2-day. They broke it up.
Okay.
And, yeah, but it was.
That's not out yet.
It was right up in Tampa.
Yeah, in Tampa. They do a lot of Lifetime movies in Tampa. Why is my tripod
Is it
acting
catching?
weird?
Or let me move it.
No, I got it.
You
It's
got it.
fine. Well, I think I have to do it here.
Legs, probably.
All right. So yes, we're constantly auditioning. We auditioned with our dog for this great Fort Myers tourism commercial, and I was like, "Oh yeah, we're gonna get this," and then we didn't. So you never know. You never know. I want to know who they cast though, because I'll tell you what, we did like an amazing audition, and our dog is the best dog. They wanted like a couple and their dog, and it was like, that's us.
That's right.
So anyway, we'll see. We'll see. We've got things in the works. I'm sure the next booking will come. So thank you for asking. Let me see what I have pinned, because I know there are other pins I want to go through for everybody. And then I'll do a scan at the table again. I've got so many different things. And we had a mishap where I keep talking about these storage units that we have, and when we left to go out of town before we left for Thanksgiving, Russell had the storage unit keys in our van, and I was like, that doesn't make sense. Why would we take them out of town, right? You need to put them in. And then he put them in a really like obvious place. Not that I would think our house would ever get broken into. And then even if they did, why would they take the keys and even know what storage unit they belong to or where? You know what I mean? But I was like, you better hide the storage unit keys. And then we got back and we couldn't find them. We hid them so well, we forgot where they were.
I had complete.
And for like 2 days, we were going around this house, like tearing it apart and going like, where are the damn storage keys?
I know. I kept thinking I'm gonna have to buy them again.
Anyway, I'm not going to tell you where I hid them in case you come to my house one day. But they were in a good spot. And we found them. And so now we know how to hide things. You know where my mom always used to hide things? She would hide money in between book pages. So when she passed and I had to sort through everything, and she had a lot of books, a lot. I had to go through like every book and just like flip through it and make sure there weren't like $50 and $100 bills in the books. So if you guys ever buy books, because my mom was like, if anybody comes to rob us, they're not gonna take books. Like nobody cares about books. And that's, yeah. So
Smart.
it's a smart hiding place. Another smart hiding place is in your freezer, in like something that looks like food, like a food box, you know what I mean? And then like put stuff like that.
Wrap it in tin.
Yes, we found them. We found them not in the freezer and not in books.
Yeah.
So we will be going to storage tomorrow and probably bringing some more stuff out because there's just so much stuff. And we got to get through it. We got to get through it. So I'll keep my eye open for more Occupy Japan for you and whatever else. But let me see. What did I pin? Oh, this one. This one's a little newer than Occupy Japan, but it's still vintage. And this one's so cute. And I remember my mom had this. Someone gifted it to her. I don't know. Maybe my sister, one of my sisters. Cute little lamb. I think this would be so cute for like a girl baby shower. It is running and super cute. 1989. And it says it right there on the bottom. So that's how I know it's absolutely 1989. So, all right, welcome in, you guys. Welcome in. If you are coming in, take a look in the shop. I've got more than what's listed here. I'm just going through some items that are pinned. So if you see anything you like, you can put the number down in the chat and I'll run it. Otherwise, I'm going to go through the pinned items, which I'm almost through. Okay, and yes, welcome in, you guys. Welcome in. Here's this really cute. I think this is another cute baby shower gift, especially if it was like twins, like boy and girl, or like just for your, ladies' boudoir is beautiful too. So this, because it's really like 1940s, 50s, beautiful planter, a little bit of paint wear, but super cute. And running now for $6. I hope the people who pin these things show up, because I've been running some of these and nobody shows up for them, and it's sad. But somebody did show up for theirs, so we've got it. We've got it. So there you go. I think this one's adorable though. I really love her hat. It's just very indicative of that like 1940s, 50s style. Very classic, like Kate Hepburn kind of thing. So, welcome in, welcome in. Somebody else has this one pinned, this Toby. And if you do come in and I skipped your pin or you wanted to see something, please let me know. And we'll scan the table again too. Here's this winking Toby. He does have some paint wear on his lips. Just $3 on this guy. Other than the paint wear, he's in excellent condition. He doesn't have any chips or anything like that. So just kind of a, sit at your bar kind of guy, right? Little character. So thanks for taking a look at that guy. All right. All right. I don't know. Toby might have to become a gift to some people. Let's see. What else do we want to run through? I think I ran through all the notifications. Let me run through some things that aren't notifications. And let me know if you want me to scan the table. I'll do that too. So here is, I feel like this is such a good Christmas gift for your postal worker. Okay. First class mail. So funny. This is cobalt. I don't know if you can see that in this light. This bottom is cobalt though. I'm trying to catch the light to show you. And then it is a cologne, and it is Avon First Class Male Wild Country Aftershave. It's aftershave. Okay. So give this to your postal worker, whether he's male or not, because why not, right? It's cute. And we're going to start this one off at $3. It has the original aftershave in there. It is cobalt on the bottom, and it is a little mailbox. So cute. Welcome in, welcome in. And thanks for taking a look there. Okay, what else do we have here? We'll scan the table again in a moment. Somebody, this dolphin. I'm surprised no one scooped this dolphin up yet because honestly, people like dolphins. It's dusty. I got a lot of dust. Oh boy. That's how long he's been sitting there. Okay. Charisma Cologne. How could you not love this dolphin? Charisma Cologne, running for $4. Look at that. It'd be a nice gift for like a Floridian. We live in Florida, so Florida
viewers.
Yeah, we're my Florida people, or people who just like going to Florida. You know what I mean? Like people like dolphins. There's a lot of people who like dolphins. Like dolphins are a thing. So okay, there's that one. All right, what else do we have? Whoa.
Careful.
Stand up, dolphin. Put him over there. Okay, what else do we have? What else do we have?
Do you need some room behind you for those boxes? So you don't bump them?
No.
Okay.
All right, how about these clowns? I know. I'm gonna switch this around. Oh, can somebody buy these Budweisers? These are so cool. These light up. They're like Christmas lights, indoor, outdoor. This Bud's for you. Come on. 1993 in the box. Indoor, outdoor. That's so cool. I mean, come on. Who wouldn't want that? All right.
Surprised that hasn't been scooped up.
All right. Look at all the stuff I have on this table. There's so much stuff. What am I going to do with it all? Here we go. Look at these clowns. A set of 6 musician band clowns starting at $5. There's only one flaw on these. This guy lost his hand somehow. I don't know how. It wasn't me, but he came to me without a hand. Otherwise, everybody else is intact. Okay. Look at this cute Hall China marmalade. That's cute. But everybody else is intact. These are made in Korea. I'll show you. Wait, not on that guy. I'm not going to show you. This guy. Made in Korea. They're 1970s. They're bisque. The colors are great. If you have like a musician in your family or somebody who likes clowns, this would be the way to go. I'm going to run this batch at $5 for the set of 6. Okay. They're running. Made in Korea, like I said. And 6 inches tall, these guys. All right. Great colors on them. Okay. All right. What else do we have? Does anybody like this Hall China marmalade? I think the pattern is autumn leaves. Isn't it autumn leaves? And then look at this autumn leaf pattern. This one is a teapot warmer. So you put your little candle down in there.
So that matches it, yeah.
And then it's a teapot warmer. It's Hall China. Perfect condition on this one. 1960s. Okay. Nice mid-century piece there. Or this uranium syrup from like the 1920s, 30s, maybe at the latest. Lots of different things here today. Not everything is listed in the shop. This is a 1980s Planters peanut glass jar. Milk glass vase. Look at that owl, so cute. Look at this French telephone. Look at this French poodle. Look at this poodle peeing. Oh my gosh, bad boy. Look at this tennis girl. She's a cake topper from 1973. So I got some hand painted plates. We've got a bud vase. We've got all kinds of stuff today. So take a look. It's not all listed. That's a Cobalt Shirley Temple picture. Studio Girl in the box. Like little like doll thing for your dresser. I don't know. There's a Marwall. This is a planter. Mom in full. Look at this gingham lunchbox. 1950s, maybe 60s at the latest, that one. Super cute. I've got a bunch of like old utensils. Look at all these egg beaters. I got so many egg beaters. I've got Budweiser lights, indoor, outdoor. They work. They're cool. I've got stuff up here. I've just got so much stuff going on in this. So just let me know if you see something, say something. It's not all listed in the shop. I might have it just not even here yet because I've got 2 storage units full that I got to go through. So I'm going there tomorrow again to grab some more stuff. So if you see something in the shop, I'm going to go through some of the notification ones again. But if you see a number of something, let me know and I'll show you close up on it. Or if you see something on the table and you're like, wait, stop, let me know. Because we got a lot of stuff going on today. And more stuff like under the table. All kinds of random stuff. Okay. Egg beaters. Please, somebody wants these for Christmas. Okay. All right. Nobody wanted this turkey for Thanksgiving. Can you believe it? But I bet he'll be real popular next year with the 250-year independence anniversary.
Oh yeah.
Because the turkey was supposed to be the national bird, not the bald eagle. The turkey. A lot of people don't know that.
Ben Franklin's calling her.
Ben Franklin wanted the turkey as our national bird, the wild turkey.
But who said no to that?
I don't know who said no to
Who
that.
said bald eagle and stuff?
I don't actually think the bald eagle came in until like much later.
Really?
Yeah, I think I was reading something. It was like maybe like the 50s, like
Wasn't
Eisenhower or something like that.
John Adams or something.
I mean, I think they just vetoed the turkey in general back then for some reason.
That's good.
All right, let's pin something else and do it. Let's see what we got going on, because a lot of people want these things, and we're gonna go through the notifications one more time and see if people show up for these items. And then we're gonna call it a day today because I got clothes on the line. So somebody has this one. They've got a notification. They've had this notification on it forever. Let's see if they show up for this really pretty. Maybe you can see it better now. I don't know. See that etching? I think it's gorgeous. It is a cordial glass, but technically it's a cordial glass. But I would use this for a bud vase. That would be my take on this, because that's not big enough to drink, right? That's crazy. It's running. Just $1 on this one. All right, welcome in. Okay, thanks for taking a look at that one. Let's see what else people have pinned. 3 people have a notification on this telephone. And I dropped the price on it, by the way. So I really hope somebody shows up for this French telephone, which is super cute. So adorable. Hello? Hello. So cute. Okay. It has the original Moonwind perfume in the top. It has the original Moonwind foaming bath oil in the milk glass bottom. And it has the little rotary plate sticker with the colonial people. How cute is that? You can't go wrong. We're starting this one off $10, which is a steal for this cute little French provincial Avon telephone. So cute. All right, there it is. Thanks for taking a look there. All right. And I don't know, 3 people had that one pinned, but nobody's showing up for it. I wonder if one of the same people who has that one pinned also has this French poodle pinned. And while we're taking a look at this French poodle, if you like French poodles, I got a bad French poodle right here who's peeing. He's peeing on this vine. It says beware of dog. Okay? He has a kind of a weird face. It like kind of looks a little human. It's kind of weird. But it could be your style. Could be your style. Okay?
Human face.
I mean, you tell me. Doesn't it kind of look human?
Whoa.
It's kind of weird.
Scary. His eyes
Right?
are a little bit black and
He
dark.
looks like human. He looks like kind of Japanese. Like if a Japanese guy turned into a dog. That's what it looks like to me.
Whoa.
I mean, I'm sorry, that's what it looks like to me. I'm sure he's made in Japan.
Mm-hmm.
This one is Avon. That's what I have pinned here. Okay, and this is Here's My Heart cologne, and perfect for your standard poodle enthusiast. Okay, and she's sitting up. Has a little collar, and it has the original cologne in there. Here's My Heart cologne. Okay, perfect little milk glass French poodle. Thanks for taking a look there. Okay, what else do we have? What else do we have today? Somebody still has this Oregon Trail covered wagon. Salt or pepper shaker, one or the other. It's just one of a pair. And $2. It is running. Perfect condition, nothing wrong with it. Little barrel motif on either side. Covered wagon. Great if you love Oregon Trail. Welcome in, welcome in. All right, thanks for taking a look at that one. We're just going through some pins. I have more than what is listed, so be aware of that. I'll scan the table again if you'd like me to. I'm just going through anything that has a notification on it, unless you want to drop in the comments a number that you want me to go through. So this one is this teddy bear. Here we go. This Avon teddy bear. Starting this one off at $2. It has Sweet Honesty cologne inside. Cute little gold head teddy bear from Avon. All right. And thanks for taking a look there. Okay. All right, let's see what else we have here. Somebody has this doe fawn pinned. So, and I just really love the color on this one. I really, really do. Starting this one off at $4. This is the original tag, but we just put a little painter's tape because the tag like lost its adhesive. It's Precious Doe Sweet Honesty cologne. Super cute 1970s here, Avon. All right, thanks for taking a look there. Okay, all right. Let's see what else we have. I'll run this one again. I did drop the price on this one. 3 people have this one in their notifications. So I'm going to tell you, this is McCoy. This is the double crocus tulip vase. I think tulips would be beautiful in this. Beautiful pink and green coloring. The only thing is a little bit of paint wear here, but you can barely notice that. And just turn it to the side if it bothers you. A little bit of crazing, but not bad. No cracks, no, looks like that was like an original sticker there. Just scrape that off. Beautiful colors. I just think it's gorgeous. And that's what it looks like inside. This one, easily can retail for $100, literally. Back in the day when McCoy was really popular, this would have retailed for like $300. But prices have dropped. So anyway, we're not back in the day when this would sell for $300. We're back in the day when now it would sell for like $100. But I dropped the price on this, but if it doesn't sell in this one, I'm probably taking this one to the consignment to sell for much more because I just can't keep running and running it, right? But 3 people have a notification on this one, so I hope they come. Beautiful coloring, excellent condition, no chips on this, just gorgeous. McCoy. All right, thanks for taking a look at that one. If you did miss it and you want me to bring it back, please let me know. Because otherwise I think I'm sending that one to the consignment shop. All right, and I'm just going through the notifications, and I'll do a scan again of welcome in, you guys. Let me take this off my tripod, turn this around. Look at all these egg beaters I have. A bunch of utensils, like a bunch of stuff. I feel like somebody needs those Budweiser lights for Christmas. So cute. All kinds of stuff here. Anyway, I pinned this one because a couple people have this one in their notifications. These are 1940s vintage pastel baby blue, 2 ballerinas, plus they both work. I just have one off because you can see the shells better. I think the lampshades are just gorgeous, that shell motif. And the pair for 45, starting at which easily that's like half price, if not less, or more than half price. Anyway, there's just that one little flaw I'm pointing out where that should be flat right at the bottom. It's technically a chip, but it's very smooth, so you wouldn't even really notice. Other than that, they're in perfect condition and working condition. Okay, so those are running at 45, and those I might also, if you guys don't bid on this one this time around, I might take those to the consignment shop too, because they're gorgeous and someone needs to have them in their boudoir or little girl's room. Okay, so there's those. All right, you guys, welcome in. Welcome in. Let me know if you see something, say something. Not everything's listed. Let me know what you're looking for. We got back from Thanksgiving and we hid the keys to storage before we left, like as if anyone was going to break in and then even know where our storage units were. I don't know, but I was like, don't put them in an obvious place. And then we couldn't find them. We looked and looked. It was crazy. But we found them. So now I'm going to storage tomorrow. Anyway, we did really good at like hiding things. So that's the good news, is if we want to hide something valuable, we definitely know how to do it, right? So anyway, all right, I'm going to go through another pinned item, just to go through these pinned items where people have notifications, and then I'm going to wrap up here shortly. But if you see anything, let me know. I'm going to just call it out in the comments, obviously. So somebody has a notification on this owl. I think this owl is super cute. It is running. It is sealed cream sachet from Avon. Field Flowers cream sachet, but I just think he's so cute, you know, very light academia, and very 70s, right, motif with those gold eyes, just very cute. But he might just end up on my bookshelf because it's a very light academia, and that's kind of my style, cottagecore, light academia. So if you guys don't want them, that's okay by me. Okay, so thanks for coming in. Someone else has this one on a notification, and I usually run through my notifications a couple times just so we give people a chance to come in, because I know you guys are trying to watch other shows, and I always like watch other shows. I skip around too when I'm on Whatnot, so I get it. This one is, I think, supposed to be the bottom of like a pineapple, but I don't have the top. It's made in Czechoslovakia. Has a cute little pattern, like pineapple pattern. The peach and the green are just really cute. I think it'd make a really cute, could be a lot of things. Put a little votive candle in here, trinket dish, candy dish, just about anything, right? It's only $1. Somebody wants this. So welcome in. Someone has a notification on this one. And made in Czechoslovakia, so we know it's before 1991,
Yeah.
right? Is that when it dissolved?
I think so, yeah.
The Kosovo War. Okay, there you go. Thanks for taking a look. All right, little history lesson, Czechoslovakia. All right, let's see what we got. But then didn't Czechoslovakia also like form like around World War I? Or was it always a thing? I'm not sure. Who knows the history going back that far? Maybe someone's Czechoslovakian. All right, so let me pin. So someone else has a notification on this one, and I think this one's super cute, very unique, really, right? And Federal Housewares, mid-century, like 50s, 60s, lemon yellow. I have a Golden Harvest kitchen in my mid-century house, otherwise I would keep this. But it's the lemon yellow. This is a nut grinder. Do not stick your finger in there. These are sharp blades. And then it screws off for your nuts. And It's marked Federal Housewares. This one is running at $5, and Chicago, Illinois, and very cute. Still in working condition, really, in my opinion. So very functional as well, but a cute object for your kitchen. Very atomic age looking. Okay, thanks for taking a look there. All right, and I do have more than what is listed. I've got a bunch of like old utensils and all kinds of things. I'm just getting through the notifications so that people can come into what they marked. So let's see. Someone has a notification on this one. Very cute, 1989. How do I know that? Because it's stamped on the bottom, 1989. Cute little lamb. I think this would be so cute for like a baby shower for a little girl, or a gift for, you know, a girl's room. So cute. Little pink hooves and little pink on her nose and ears. It is running, so adorable. And there you go. Thanks for taking a look at that one. Very cute. Like that one a lot. Okay, what else do we have? Welcome in, welcome in. And let's see. If you see something in the shop, and again, I don't have everything listed, so we'll do another scan, but if you see something that you like in there, go ahead and just drop the number in the comments and we'll run it. So somebody has this one for notification, and I think this one's another like cute, like kind of, you know, for your, you know, boudoir or like a girl's room or even like a baby shower, like with twins, like boy and girl colors, or even like a gender reveal. I think that would be cute for like a gender reveal. Anyway, it's a planter. It's like 1940s, 50-ish. $6, perfect condition except for a little paint wear. But I love her style. Like this is very like late 1940s, early 1950s. It makes me think of like Kate Hepburn. This beautiful hat. So cute little planter there. Thanks for taking a look at that one. Okay, here we go. All right, what do we have next? I'm gonna give everybody a chance. All right, here we have this Toby mug somebody has a notification for. And here he is. He's a winking Toby. Little paint wear on his lips. He's running, and other than the paint wear, perfect condition. And I think he'd look good at like on your bar, you know. It's like one of your patrons drinking with you. All right, there we go. All right, thanks for taking a look there. All right, let's see what else we have. I think I went through all the notifications. Okay, guys, I'm gonna do one more scan of the table, and then we're gonna call it a day today. I appreciate you all joining me. Okay, here we go. Let's see. Turn this around. All right, so what do we have? I've got this planter there, up there. I've got Jello molds. I've got a pie plate. I've got a mixing bowl. I've got a basin. I've got a chalkware girl. I've got this glass teacup, Czechoslovakian. I've got buttermilk pancake, like advertising there. I've got this Budweiser light set. I swear, these are so cute. Please, someone take these home for Christmas. They light up. All right, what else we got here? Oh, wait. Egg beaters galore. A butter paddle, primitive butter paddle. I have all this stuff. And guys, I'm also going to do a preview of like some other stuff that I have in the house. And don't judge the craziness in the house right now because I'm trying to shut down like 2 storage units. Well, I'm trying to shut down at least 1 storage unit before Christmas. Okay, that is my goal. So I inherited the remainder of my parents' antique mall. My mom passed a few years ago. We did a bunch of estate sales and Facebook Marketplace, and we still have a lot of stuff left over, especially the small stuff, which is why I'm over here in Whatnot. and just trying to go through all of this stuff. So some of this may be like a preview for a future show because I'm really trying to list all this stuff. Oh, hey, does anybody like crochet vintage Afghans? Do you guys call them Afghans? That's what we called them like growing up. So I've got a bunch of that. I've got a lot of linens actually. Okay, don't mind that I haven't unpacked from Thanksgiving. Look at this wine rack. It's mid-century wine rack. Isn't that cool? I think that's super cool. I need to list this. It's also hangable. It has like a hook for like hanging. Okay, what else was in here? Oh, I've got like linens. I've got a bunch of stuff over here. All right, hold on. I better like turn myself around, get a close up so you don't see the rest of my crazy house. Well, unless you might want to see my mid-century kitchen. I love my stove. It works really well. And I've got dishes in the sink, but it's Golden Harvest. And then I've got a reproduction fridge. Okay, what are we doing down the hall? We're gonna go down the hall because this room has become a storage room that I have to also scale down on. Look at all this stuff. This is stuff that's gonna be coming up into future shows. There's like a lot of stuff going on in here. Gosh, where are those? Look at the blue willow I've got down there. So I have, well, it's covered, but I've got some vintage clothes. I've got vintage hats. Let me know if you're looking for stuff. Follow me because there's going to be a lot of stuff coming up. Or if you live in Florida or Georgia or wherever you want to drive from, and you want to buy a bunch of my stuff, like at one flat price, feel free to contact me because I am open to that situation. Because this Whatnot is not my full-time job, okay? And I actually don't want it to be. I really love Whatnot, but like I need to get rid of stuff. So that's that. Pearl's Nest. I shopped so much this week, but I'll be back. I know some sellers in Florida. I am in Venice, which is like south of Tampa, Gulf side. So, yes, if there is a seller in Florida who would like to stock up, I've got so many different things, and I'd be happy to do a very, very good price because I would rather just do kind of like a bulk sale, to be honest, than to come on Whatnot all the time. So, yes, thank you, Pearl's Nest. I appreciate you. Please pass the word along. Let's see. I guess they could message me here or like in the show notes. I also have my like link tree listed. My email might be there. I don't know. Um, but yes, like definitely. I mean, they can just message me here. I don't check in here all the time, but they can feel free to message me here. And if they're interested, and then I have the garage full here too. So I've got like a lot of stuff. I do have to do like one more pass on everything just to make sure there wasn't, there are some personal items I have in storage. So it's not like I just am selling the entire storage. I have to kind of go through and make sure I pull the personal things out and sentimental things from my mom. But yes, I am open to all the antique and vintage stuff needs to be reduced. So yes, if Katie is amenable, have her reach out. I appreciate it. I appreciate you passing this along. I do have to log off here because I have a full day still of different things that I'm working on. But I appreciate you, Pearl's Nest, and yes, pass it along. I have my next show scheduled, and then in my show notes, like I have my link tree and things like that. So even if like she can't get a hold of me here, all my other social is in my link tree. So that's in the show notes. And I think you can access the show notes beforehand. Well, you know what? I think it might even be, if you even look me up Alexandra Berardi anywhere else. I think it's like in my description of this. I don't know. Message me here. I'll check in. All right. I'll check in. All right. Thanks so much. I appreciate you guys. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you next time.